In this series of videos, we'll take a look at the step-by-step instructions related to creating a bill of materials and an assembly drawing. I am breaking this up into step-by-step so that you can easily get into each of the individual steps because this is very process-oriented. So if I zoom into my bill of materials, what I want to end up with is a column that identifies the item number that will show in the balloons, a column that gives me a part number, which in this case is my SolidWorks name, quantity and material, as well as the weight of the part, the weight in the assembly, the cost of the part, and the cost in the assembly. So this assumes a quantity of 1, so the unit cost and weight, and then we extend that by the quantity. So this right here is why I wanted everyone to have at least one part that repeats. So when we look at my table, I've got 1 tabletop, 4 table legs, so it meets the minimum of 4 parts and the minimum of 1 part that repeats requirements. This is probably the simplest assembly I can imagine that would meet this requirement. So the end goal is a bill of materials, an assembly drawing with exploded view and trail lines, and assembly. These are balloons that identify the parts. You'll also have a drawing for each individual part that you have. So this is the deliverable. The drawings of the parts have dimensions, the assembly does not. The assembly is displayed as shaded with edges in isometric view, and then you can choose the exploded view here. So if you have multiple exploded views, which is something I often do, I often have an exploded view for drawings and an exploded view for my videos. So you can choose which one to display here. I'm choosing an isometric view, and it should also have the display options. Here we go. Shaded with edges is usually my preference, but at least hidden lines removed. And then you figure out the scale that works best for your parts. So that's the setup for what we're going to do in these drawings. I'm going to end this video and start each video with what the step documented in the video is. So that's the overview of what we're trying to do, and continue through the videos with that are relevant to what you need to know.